The first thing we are going to do is go to the software. Once inside Synapse 3, we are going to go to the panel section, and once inside the panel section, we are going to go to devices. Here, all the devices that are compatible with this will appear software. In this case, my camera, my keyboard, and finally my mouse Razer DeathAdder. We are going to click on it. And once inside, we are going to go to the Customize section here. As you can see, you will be able to observe all the components of your mouse. Now we are going to go to the Performance section. And once here, this is great because this software is going to allow us to configure the sensitivity of our mouse. And how are we going to be able to do it? Well, using 5 levels, we can configure the number of points per inch of mouse movement. And now I am going to give you an example. We are going to select the number 1, which would be 400. Perfect. As you can see, I am moving the mouse slightly fast, but since the movement is limited to level 1, the movement will be very slow. Now we are going to select the maximum, which would be level 5, which would be 3200 numbers of points per inch. And how you can notice I'm doing the same movement on the same mouse pad and the movement is faster. How does this help us? Well, it will help us to have an advantage in games like shooters, construction games such as Fortnite, in which we need fast movements with our mouse. Now we are also going to have a section called polling rate. How is this going to help us? Well, we can increase the frequency number, that is, the data per second of our mouse in hertz, in order to further increase speed and response. I recommend that you set it to 1000. It's fine, it's perfect. Now if this were not enough, we can configure the X and Y as if you were making a graph of our mouse if we want it to move faster up or down, from left to right. Now we are going to go to the Lighting section. We are going to click on it, and here different options will appear. In this case, brightness. We will be able to configure the brightness of our mouse. If we do not want it to be bright, we deactivate it, or if we want to be able to configure the brightness intensity. In this case, I like it to be 62. Now when our PC is in sleep mode, we can configure our mouse to turn off or on, or in this case, if we want our mouse to be inactive at a certain time, we can also configure it in a maximum of 15 minutes. Okay, now in the section on the right side, we will be able to configure the colors of our mouse through Chroma Studio. Perfect. Once inside Chroma Studio, they will be able to observe my keyboard and my mouse. If we want to move the mouse, we are going to select the 4 arrows that say move. Once we select it, the screen will be set as a grid. We select our mouse and we can move it freely within this panel to be able to edit it. We select the selector icon and we are going to select our keyboard and the mouse as if it were an image, and we are going to select the static effect. Once we select this effect, we are going to go to the upper right part and we are going to be able to select the color that we like the most. In this case, I am going to put a blue one. We are going to click on save, and so we will be able to change both the color of our keyboard and the color of our perfect mouse. Now we are going to go to the next section. We return and we are going to select the part that says calibration. We are going to click on it. This software is very great because we will be able to calibrate our mouse automatically or through intelligent tracking. Okay, we are going to be able to adjust the cutoff points and takeoff distance of our mouse in millimeters. We have a minimum of 1 millimeter up to a maximum of 3 millimeters. If we want to do it manually, we are going to click on it, and so we can calibrate it together with our Razer mousepad. Now I am going to show you the best lighting effect, which is